No? And yes, Aswini.
Yes, ma'am. Dauti, Basti, Neti, Trataka, Nauli, and Kapalbhati.
Very good. Yes, Ankita ji, tell me.
धोती बस्ती नीति त्राटक नौली कपाल भाती.
Very good. Surviji.
धोती बस्ती नेति त्राटक नौली कपालभाति.
Very good. Okay. Now tell me what is the in Dhoti Kriya, what is the cloth we are used? What is that measurement? What is the measurement of what is the width and what is the length of that? Yes, Samaji. Only okay, Ankita ji.
हस्त पंचदशायतम means 15 hand span or 1.5 meter.
Hmm.
One and
And
a
what
half
is the
meter.
width? What is
It
the
should
width?
be 4 angula. 4 angula. That is 8 centimeter, 7 to 8 centimeter.
Yes, Chatur Angul. That you have to remember. Chatur Angul Vistara and Hasta Panchadasayatam. Okay, that two words you have to remember. Which finger length means it is the four fingers. So means if you left the thumb, then what are the other four fingers are there? That four fingers measurement. Okay, Sumaji. Your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, and your index finger. These four fingers, how much that is the measurement, what is the weight, that much it will be take as the four angula. That is the four means 1, 2, 3, 4, four fingers are there. No? So that is four angula in the width. Okay. Now tell me what are the benefits are described about the dhoti? Yes. What are the benefits? If your one is performing dhoti, then what are the benefits the person will be get? Yes, Vijay.
Kasha, swasha, pliha, kushtam means chronic cough, asthma, spleen related and skin diseases, especially like leprosy, and also the 20 different types of disorders related to kapha that
Hmm.
is caused by excess kapha will certainly disappear.
Yes, if one will be performing dhoti kriya. Okay, very good. Now, next question. Uh, what is the next kriya? It is described after dhoti. That is
Basti.
Basti.
basti. Yes. Now, just tell me, in Hatha Pradipika, it is discussed about which basti?
Jala basti.
Yes, that is Jala basti. So, in which asana one need to perform this Jala basti? Just raise your hand if
Utkatasana.
you know.
Sorry.
Wait, wait. Yes, Ankita ji.
Ma'am, Utkatasana.
Very good. Utkatasana. Now, what is the benefits is described about the basti? Yes. What are the benefits of basti? Are described? Yes, Survi ji.
The benefits of basti are the diseases like enlargement of glands, that is like gulma, or also called as
Hmm.
abdominal tumors. And again, pliha is
Hmm.
also here mentioned, like doti, that is
Hmm.
spleen disease. Then swelling of abdomen caused by the imbalance of three doshas, vata, pitta, kapha.
Hmm.
They are destroyed completely by the power of basti practice.
Yes. Very good. What are the other discussion said regarding the Basti Kriya? What happens? What are the other benefits? What about others?
It increased digestive fire.
Yes, it increases your digestive fire. So for that, it will be automatically improve your metabolic rate or metabolism. Okay. Okay. So here, next question. What is the discussing regarding netis in Hatha Pradipika? Which type of netis are described in Hatha Pradipika? Yes, Sumaji. No, Sumaji, it is not correct one. Yes. Also, ma'am, are you able to say the answer? Which type of neti is defined here?
Ma'am, I didn't attend the class last time, so
Last class you were there?
no, this class I
No.
this class.
Okay. But someone joined in your name, I think, yesterday, because I called
Yesterday,
many times.
I wasn't able to hear. I was wondering why I just wasn't able to hear. That's why I just left the meeting then.
Okay, okay. Yes, Surviji?
Sutra Neti, ma'am.
Yes. It is only discussing about Sutranati. All of you be confident. In Hatha Pradipika, only one methods are discussed, but in Gerund Samhita, says Gerund is defined different types of neti as well as different type of basti as well as different type of dhoti. Okay, so there are different type of descriptions are given in Gerund Samhita. But in Hatha Pradipika, one methods are defined, like dhoti is only, he is discussing the Vastra dhoti. And Basti, if you say that is only discussion about the Jalabasti, and in the Neti, he is only discussing about the your Sutra Neti. Okay, no description is given regarding your Jal Neti. So Jal Neti and Ghrutan Neti, milk Neti, and the urine, what are the other things are there? That is discussion in the Garand Samhita as well as Hataratnavali also discussing the different type of Satkriyas. Anyone know how many Satkriyas are defined in Hataratnavali? Yes, anyone, please? If you know. Hatha Pradipika is talking about 6 Satkarmas. Okay, Satkriyas or the Sodhana Kriyas are discussing 6 types. And in Hataratnavali? Don't know. Okay. In Garanda Samhita, how many?
6 here in Samhita.
Yes, in Garand Samhita is also discussing about 6 Satkarmas or 6 purification techniques. Now in Hataratnavali, there will be discussion of 8 Satkarmas. Well, all of you remember, there will be they given the description of 8 Satkarmas. But in Hatha Pradipika and Garand Samhita, it is talking about 6. Okay, so Sat Karmas, it is like Sodhana Kriyas, but we are telling Sat Kriyas because the 6 are there. No, actual meaning of Sat Kriyas are Sodhan Kriya. So you have to remember Sodhan Kriya is the perfect word or Suddhi of the nadis, that we can say in that way. But Sat Kriyas, it is named because it is 6 only. Okay, but in Hatratnavali, it is 8. So neti, here it is defined as the sutra neti. What is the measurement? Now only we discuss. Yes, Aswini ji, can you able to say? Yes, Aswini ji.
The length should be 1 hand span.
That is
Like
not one hand. I said one span. That is
one.
mistakenly. You have to know one hand span and one span. That is the difference. That must be one span.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And what is the benefits is discussed about the neti? Yes.
It helps to cleanse our skull region like sinuses
Hmm.
and upper regions of our head, Kapala region.
Hmm.
And it also helps to improve the divine vision, which
What is
helps
that?
to
The
enlighten us.
divine vision? I explained it properly yesterday. Divya Drishti means not
Divya Drishti.
the divine, exactly divine vision, but what is that meaning? Divine vision means what? Yes, anyone? Surabhiji, what do you mean by that? Divine vision means?
Ma'am, Divya Dashti, you explain.
Divya Drishti means what? See,
Ma'am,
Divya Drishti
you
having two
can,
meanings, I said, na?
Ma'am, in Bhagavad Gita reference, I
your
remember like
eyes.
that, where Krishna shows his vision, like his Vishwarupa to Arjuna. So
Arjuna,
then only
yes.
Arjuna understood that what exactly is Krishna like.
That is the Divya Drishti. But here it is benefit purpose, it is written Divya Drishti. So here it is Divya Drishti means no problem in the eyes should be occurs if one is practicing the Neti Kriya. Okay, in that sense it is written Divya Drishti. It is not like that, what you are telling. I mean, so one will be get extra vision to see what is when something is happening in the distance area. Whenever you are able to visualize that things or you are able to see that things, that is really called as the Divya Drishti. Okay, but according to this sloka or this verses, what is discussing that it is talking about the benefits of the neti. So whenever one is performing neti regularly, so that person's no that person not suffering of any type of eye diseases or there is no problem in the eyes. So that he is telling that it is one will be get Divya Drishti in that sense. Okay. So here, benefits purpose it is written Divya Drishti, but actually what is Divya Drishti that is different. What we now only we are discussing the extra vision or the divine vision whenever you got. All of you understood now? What do you mean by Divya Drishti?
Yes, ma'am.
Ha. What are the other benefits are said about the Neti?
Cleans the upper area above the neck
Say a
area.
little bit loudly.
Ma'am, cleans the area above the neck, like cranium area, nasal cavity, and the skull.
Yes. First thing, it will be clear your skull or all the nasal cavity. Okay.
And throat.
Second one is you'll, yes, throat also. What? Throat related one more option or more benefit is written. What is that?
Destroy all the diseases which is manifested by the throat area.
Hmm. See, that are the three things will be there. Kapal Sodhani. Kapal Sodhani means it will be cleaning your skull area so that no problems will be there in the nasal cavity. That is like sinus problem or any sinus related any other problem not should be there. Means like some persons having swelling in the sinus that area and they're having headache also because of sinusoid. So that type of problems will be not there or it will be clear up whenever you are doing neti. And again, the second point is it is written Divya Drishti. That I said the means the eyes means there is no problem in the eyes who is for practicing neti. Then third thing is that person having means Jatarabdu Jatru Rudha Jata means what? Jatru Rudha Jata means what are the problems will be occurs from throat to your head region. So that all should be avoided whenever one is performing neti. Means there is no ENT problem. ENT means like no problems in the nose, eyes, ears, and throat area. There should be no problems will be occurs and all type of diseases become destroyed what is manifested in the throat to your head region. That is said is the benefit of the neti. Okay. So these are the things we discussed in the yesterday class. So let's come to the today's class. Today we'll continue with the others. Other three set kriyas are there. I hope all of you made your notes properly. So all of you preparing your notes or not? Just confirm me.
Rough notes only, ma'am, as of now. Have to fair it up.
Okay. And what about the short notes? You did not prepare till now. Anyone has done the short notes of Upadesha 1? No. Try to do the short notes. I never said, okay, I will give you this week only. I said only, all of you send your question to me by Thursday and also try to prepare your short notes of Upadesha 1 and arrange it in one page. Whole Upadesha 1, try to arrange it in one page. You already did your asana, I think, completed. All of you completed the asana note? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What about others? Then it will be very easy to arrange it in one page now. What are the things you written? That only the other things what is discussed about the place of practice, sadhak tattva and badhak tattva, yamas and niyamas, that only you need to add in that note. So add it and show me on Friday and try to complete your question answer and send it to me by Thursday. Okay. Yeah, my screen is visible. Please confirm. Okay. So today is our 18th class of Pradipika and we are continuing with the Upadesha 2, which is discussing about the Sat Kriyas. So before Sat Kriyas, we already discussed about the Nadi Suddhi, how one need to do the Nadi Suddhi, then only one will be means fast. What is the proper channelized form of the Swatmaram is discussed in this Hatha Pradipika. That first one yogi should be find out the proper place to do the sadhana. Then second, he is just try to follow the must know the what are the sadhak tattva and badhak tattva, which are will be helpful for his sadhana and which are will be should be avoided for the sadhana. Then he is discussing about the rules and regulation, yamas and niyamas is discussed by the Swami Satmaram. After the knowing about the yamas and niyamas, then he discussed about the 15 asanas. What are the 15 asanas? Among that 15 asanas, 4 we just said as the important one and one is said as the best one. What is that asana name? Which one is the best? Uttamam and Shrestha. Which one is the Uttama? Yes, Surviji.
Uttamam are 4 asanas and Shrestha is 1, the best amongst the 4 important ones.
Again, you are doing mistake. 4 are called important.
Okay.
Okay. Best is or Shrestha one. Which one is the Shrestha?
Siddhasana.
Siddhasan.
Siddhasana.
Siddhasana. Which one is the Uttamam asana?
There are 4: Siddhasan, Padmasan, Simhasan, and Bhadrasan.
No, no, no. Who can correct it? Which one is the Uttama asana? Yes, anyone? Please
Okay.
correct
In one
the.
of the asana, they had mentioned that this asana is Uttam. I think it is Simhasan.
What about others' view? Yes, Usha ma'am, you are telling something, but your voice is not audible properly.
Simhasana.
Yes, that is Simhasana. You're having any technical issue?
No, today is okay. Today is I'm able to hear.
Okay. Now, Surbhiji, you are clear? 4 are important. But one is said about the Shrestha one, that is the Siddhasan, and Uttama is Simhasan. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
After discussing about the asanas, he is described about the Nadi Suddhi. Okay. So after Nadi Suddhi, one should go for the Satkriyas. The Satkriyas, we already discussed about the Dhoti, Basti and Neti. These three are completed. So today we are going to discuss about the Tratak. So Tratak means concentrated grazing. So what is discussed about this? Now, Atha Tratakam. Atha Tratakam means now I am discussing about the Tratakam. Who is I am? I means it is talking about the Swatmana. So what is discussed about Tratakam? Now, Nirikshe Nishchala Drusha Sukshma Lakshan Samahitaha. Asru Sampat Paryantam Acharya Stratakam Srutam. Okay, that means Nirikhyante. If you are able to see here, Atha Tratakam, it is the your English version of this sloka. So Nirikshyate. Nirikshyate means whenever you are gazing to a point and you are just visualize one point and on the means without any blinking of your eyes, that is called as the Nirikshyate, that you are seeing a particular thing. Okay. So here they are not defined that where you means in which areas you need to visualize or your gaze your point. So here only he is just given that Sukshma Laksham. You have to use Sukshma Laksham or the any subtle points. So if we want to understand what are the subtle points, if you visualize, if you seen in this picture, the person is saying to the candle flame. So it is not a Sukshma, subtle Kriya. It is a outer, means it is the Bahya Drishti, we can say that Bahya, any element, what are the outer element that that will be considered as your, this flame is also is called as the outer one. But here it is discussing about the Sukshma one, subtle one. Subtle one means what is you visualize in your mind level or any picture. Suppose whenever you are doing any meditation, that time we are seeing that you just visualize one thing and you just try to focus on that particular thing, but with closed eyes. Okay, but so according to the slokas, it is said that Sukshma Laksham, but he said that again, Nirikshate, you have to observe or gaze, or your eyes should be on that. Okay, so it is talking about subtle one. But if you go follow the current Sanhita, they are just giving the three types of, that is the Madhyama Laksha is also there. Madhyama means you have to just focus on the middle of the eyebrow, and inner means that is the subtle one, and outer, that is the, what are the outer elements, anything you can observe on that. But it is no discussion here. It is only giving the subtle target one. Anything you can point out by your, and you have to gaze on that point without blinking your eyes. Or so then only that is called as the Nirikshana Nishchala Drusha. Nishchala means there is no movement of the eyes should be there, and you have to focus on the Sukshma Lakshya. You have to be focused on a particular thing. Then Samahita means you have to focus on that point very attentive way, so that your mentally you are not disturbed and your eyes should be not move, and you have to gaze on that particular point very proper way. Okay, then till which you need to gaze on that point. Here it is said that asru sampata paryantam means asru sampata paryantam means until you are getting the tears from your eyes. Whenever your eyes in your eyes is coming the tears, so that is till that state or till that action, you have to gaze on that subtle object. Okay. So whenever you are looking to a particular point, still your tears will become in your eyes. So that is said by the teachers or guru is called as Tratakam Smrutam, means that is called Acharya. Acharya means the teachers or the gurus are telling that this practice is called as the Tratak. Okay, so all of you understood what do you mean by Tratak? Means you have to give a particular point. So here point is that's talking about the Sukshma Lakshya. You have to focus on your Sukshma Lakshya till your tears will become in your eyes without blinking your eyes. Then only this is called as the by the teachers of the guru. It is called as the Tratak. Okay. So what is the benefit is discussed, that is in the 32 sloka. So mochanam netra roganam tandradi adinam kapatan and yatnat tratakam gopyam yatha hata kapetakam. Okay, this is very important word. Many times this word is coming in the exam. We point out Hatha kapetakam. Okay. So first let understand the mochanam netra roganam. So mochanam here it is mochanam means it will be release or it will be cure all type of netra roganam. Netra roganam means what are the eyes disease or eyes related any problem if anyone are having. So that will be released or that will be cured. Okay, according to the Swami Swatmaram. Means someone now these days, if you see, many of us are using the spec. Okay, so why we are using spec? Because of the different weakness in the body, or that will be weak to our eyes. So, but Swatmaram is telling here, if one will be do Tratak regularly, then that person will be cured from the any type of eyes related disorders. Okay. Then again he is telling Tandra Dinam. Tandra Adinam. Tandra means what are the letharginess or the drowsiness is there. That also or like this type of things or this type of disorders can be cured by the using of the or by the practicing of the Tratakam. Then it will be Kapatakam. Kapatakam means it will be the Kapata related also. Here it is gateway or door is Kapata means gateway or door is written. But if we understand in a different way, what are the Kapata means is also it is related to your head region. So any head region related problems also that will be removed. By mistakenly it is gateways is written, so don't be confused because gateway only we are considered the whenever we are discussing about any nadis. So here Kapataka means what are the related any head related problems that becomes also cure. Then Yatnata Stratakam means this Stratak practice is a very much it will be Gopian. Gopian means it should be kept secret and it should be do very properly and Yatha Hata Kapetakam means it should be kept very secret like how we are keeping our gold in a particular box or it should be means with care and we are keeping it in a secret place. In the same way, the Swatmaram is telling here the Tratak practice is also a very important practice so that all should get this secret in a like a box of gold. Okay. So many times it is said question in the UGC NET, which practices need to keep in a Hatha Kapetakam. Okay, which practice one should do and that should be kept in a Hataka Petakam. So which practice? Yes,
Trataka.
Trataka. Okay. So in the starting also, Swatmaram is telling the all such kriyas should be kept secret because it is very important. But especially about the Trataka, he said that one should keep it in a like a gold box. In that way, you have to kept it secret. The next is Noli. So Noli means that is the abdominal massaging. So how it is performing? Let's see. So Atha Noli. In the 33 sloka, it is talking about Nauli. Okay. So, Atha Naulihi Amanda Varta Begena. Amanda Varta Begena Tundan Sabyapa Sabyataha. Okay. Natoshi Brahmadeyasa Naulihi Siddhei Prasasyate. Okay, Amanda means Manda means what? What is the meaning of Manda? Yes, anyone? What do you mean by Manda? Manda means
Manda is like slow.
very good. Manda means you
Lazy,
have to
slow.
it is slow or little bit dullness or is there or slowness is there. Amanda means it is the opposite of the Manda means fast. Whenever one performing very fastly, that is called as the Amanda. So Amanda Bharta Begena means by very fastly you have to perform. Tundam belly or abdomen. Tundam means your belly or abdomen. Sabyapa Sabyata means your Sabyapa means it is left to right or right to left. The rotation. Okay. The rotation of the abdomen from left to right, again right to left. Sabyapa means the left to right or Sabyata means right to left. Then Natosha means with the little bit bending your shoulder, you have to perform this Kriya and Brahma Yadega. Brahmet Isha Naulihi. Brahmet Isha Naulihi. Brahmet means rotation. Brahma means Brahma. Means it will be creating a rotation or creating a just movement. Which area? Your abdomen area. So you have to move your abdomen area or little bit with the bending of the shoulder so that it will be performed properly from left to right or right to left. It should be a very Amanda Bharta. Amanda Bharta means little bit fast you have to perform. And whenever this one will be practicing like this is called as the Nauli according to the different siddhas. Okay, different siddhas or the different experienced persons are telling this kriya is called as the Nauli. So for Nauli kriya, what you need to do? You have to move your abdomen area from the left to right or right to left properly, and it should be a speed up way. Okay. The next, like this, if you seen in this picture, it is moving to the little bit opposite. It is given here, left to right. He is given, and here right to left. He is doing. So this type of movement one need to do so that it is called as the Nauli Kriya. So what is the benefit if one will be doing the Nauli Kriya? What is the benefit? Mandagni Sandipana Pachanadi Sandapika Anandakari Sadeva. Okay, Mandagini Sandipana. Mandagini means Agni. Agni means it is talking about the digestive fire. Can anyone know how many types of fire is discussed according to the Ayurveda?
Two types.
According to the two types. Yes, anyone else? How many types of Agnis are there in our body according to the Ayurveda? No. Okay, Surviji, what are the two types?
One is the digestive fire and one is in the eyes.
In the eyes? What is that? What is that? The name in the eyes, which is the Agni is
I don't
present?
remember the name, but it is at the back of the eyes, which helps us to see things and which also is like
That
brings
is not Agni. Okay, that is the Dibya Drishti. Okay, that will be the Dibya Drishti. Na? That is not Agni. Okay, according to the Ayurveda, there will be 13 fires or 13 Agnis are in our body. 13. 1, 3, 13. Okay. 5 elements of the Panchbhutas, that is the 5 Agnis, means Prithvi Agni and Jal Agni, this type 5 Agnis, and Sapta Dhatu Agni, that is the 7. So total is 12. and one is that is called as the Jataragni. That is the 13. So total 13 Agnis in our body according to the Ayurveda. So here it is talking about the Agni, that is talking about the digestive fire. So Mandagni, which Manda means the which is very slow or which is very weak, that we can say. So Mandagni will be Sandipana. Sandipana means it will be it will be just evaporating, or it will be just give a fire up more by crying or stimulate more. Means that person's digestive system or digestive fire will be increased properly, so that whatever the person will be take as a food, that will be digest very easily. Okay, because whenever any abdomen related problems will be occurs or any diseases will be occur, so a reason is behind it is due to digestive problem. So if anyone having weak digestive fire, then automatically that person will be not able to digest properly what are the things will be taken. So fast knowledge, if one will be practicing knowledge, what happens? Now, if that person is suffering from weak digestive fire, then it will be improve his digestive fire so that pachana. Okay, Manda Agni Sandipana, Pachana, this Pachanadi means Pachana means digestion. So whenever the digestive fire will improve, automatically that person's digestion also improve. Okay. And Adi means like this or more like this type of what are the problem is there, that will be avoided. And Sandapika Anandakari. Sandapika Anandakari means whenever one will be become over just cured from all type of digestive problem, so automatically that body becomes in a harmonized condition. So whenever harmonized condition is there, suppose you don't have any gastric problem, you don't have any acidic problem, whatever the foods you will be take, that will be digested properly. That means you get a blissful situation. That is called as Anandakari. Means that person will be get the blissful situation always. That is the Sadeva means always that person who is practicing Nolikriya, there will be no digestive problem will be there, and the Ragini of the digestive file will be improved, so that that person is harmonized in his balance and is able to balance his mind and body, and he becomes get a blissful situation or in a happy situation. So that is said as the Anandakari. Okay. Asesha dosha yeshoyani. Okay, asesha dosha means what are the dosas related problems are there. Okay, all dosas, asesha means what are the all type of dosas related problems, what are the imbalances are there in the dosas, so that what are the diseases will be occur in the body, that becomes clear up or that becomes removed. Okay, so that's and Hatha Kriya Moli Riyam Chanoli. Moli Riyam is this is the chief or this is the very important Noli, means very important Kriya is called as the Noli Kriya. Okay, in the Hatha Yoga practices or in the Hatha Yoga, what are the Sat Kriyas are there, cleansing techniques are there. So Noli Kriya is said as the very most best one or very most superior one, the Noli Kriya. So that it is said as the chief one among the all Kriyas. So you have to remember here which one is called as the chief of the all Kriyas. Which one? Which Satkriya is called as the chief? Nauli Kriya. Okay?
Knowledge.
Yes. Very good. Nauli. After discussing about the benefits of the Nauli, then he is discussing about the Kapalbhati. Sixth one is called as the Kapalbhati. Just before going to the Kapalbhati, can anyone tell me what are the benefits are said about the Nauli Kriya? Because it is little bit familiar with the Kapalbhati. Yes, anyone? What is the benefit of Nauli Kriya? according to the Swatmara?
It increases digestive fire.
Hmm.
And
Only
it
that
removes
much.
all the disorders, it removes the disorders of the dosha and brings about happiness.
Yes, whatever the any dosa related problems will be there in the body, that will be removed and it will be give happiness to the that person. And any digestive fire will be increased and as well as digestion will be improved. Okay, both will be the different point. Digestive fire, whenever digestive fire will be improved, then only the Pachana Shakti or the digestion will be proper. So that there will be two words are used. So you have to remember that two words, Mandagni, Sandipana and Pachana. Okay, these two. And the Asesa Dosha Samachayani. So this is the three. The three things you have to remember. So after Noli Kriya, then he is discussing about the sixth one and the third Kriya, last Kriya is discussed here. That is the Kapal Bhati or the frontal brain cleansing process. So what is discussed here, like in the your what is that? Yes, Tratak, like Tratak is kept in the heart of Kapetakam. This is a very important word. In the same way, in the Kapalbhati, one word is using always, that is the, now I am telling you, just Atha Kapalabhati means now Swatmaran is discussing about the Kapalbhati. The most important word is here, Bhastrabala. Okay, Bhastrabat or Bhastrabala, Bhastrabala Lohakarasya. Okay, Bhastrabala Lohakarasya. This is a very important word you have to remember. Bhastrabala Hakara is Lohakarasya. Recho Purau Sansam Bhramau. Kapalabhati Vikhyata Kapadosha Visheshani. Okay. Vastra Atha Kapalbhati means now he is discussing about the Kapalbhati or the breathing technique of the Kapalbhati. What you need to do? Now Vastravat means how the Lohar Karasya. Lohar Karasya means that is the blacksmith. How the blacksmith will be just forcefully hit the iron or hit the metal whenever it which is just seen in the fire, means how much very forcefully he is giving the hit. In the same way, one needs to do the exhalation and inhalation. It is giving a comparison that how much forcefully you need to do. So that he is saying, he said that here, how the blacksmith, who is, have you know who is blacksmith or not? Yes, all of you understood who is blacksmith?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is blacksmith? Yes, tell me.
That's like Hindi word is Loha.
Yes, very good. Hindi word is lohar. Means how the lohar is doing this activity. Means what is the activity? Means forcefully he just give a hit to the metal or to the iron to give a shape proper way. So in the same way, you have to give that type of stroke or that type of hit to your in the stomach area and then do the exhalation and inhalation. Okay. Recha Puro. Recha Puro means your exhalation, Rechak and Purak. San Brahmo. San Brahmo means as quick as you have to give that hit in the exhalation as well as in the inhalation also. Okay, it is not only exhalation. Kapalbhati, we are performing both inhalation and exhalation. Both activities are simultaneously, it will be going on and going out. But it will be very quickly. Okay. Then only Kapalbhati Vikhyata. So that is called as this practice. Whenever you are performing Rechak and Purak very in a quick way, like as a forcefully way, like a blacksmith in the same, that practice is called as here Kapalbhati. Okay, Vikhyata. That is well known as the Kapalbhati. And kapha dosha visheshani means all type of what are the kapha dosas are there, that will be removed if you are performing Kapalbhati. One more practice is also said, that is also remove the kapha dosha. What is that kriya? Yes, one more set kriyas we also discussed, that also remove the all kapha dosha. What is that kriya?
Ma'am, Nethi.
Nethi? What about
Yes,
others?
ma'am.
Dauti Kriya.
Sutra Nethi.
No. Nethi is not there. Nethi will be remove all type of dosas. Dosas is not discussed about Nethi. That is the dhoti. Yes, Ashwini, you are correct. That is the dhoti. How many types of kapha dosas will be removed? That he mentioned. What is the number? Yes, no one remember.
Ma'am, 20.
Yes, Somaji. Yes,
20,
Ankita ji. 20.
22.
Yes, 20 types of kapha dosas will be removed if you are performing dhauti. Okay. Okay. So here one more you have to add. Kapalbhati is also talking about it will be removed your kapha dosa. But literally they are not define any particular things or numbers. But in dhauti it is present 20 types of kapha dosas will be removed. Means all kapha dosas will be removed if you are performing dhauti. But here if you are doing Kapalbhati, only here it is said that what are the kapha dosas are present in the body that becomes destroyed. Okay. Kapha means like any type of phlegm or mucus is there in the body that will be removed. Next. So after discussing these are the 6 kriyas, then Swasmaram is telling about this. That Satkarma, Nirgata, Stalya, Kapha, Dosha, Maladikaha. Pranayamam tataha kuryat nayasena siddhayati. Okay. That first will be one need to do the satkarma, nirgata staulyam kapha dosa maladikam. Means by performing the satriyas, all the dosas, what are the problems will be there, what are the kapha problems will be there. So that becomes avoided whenever you are performing the 6 karmas. So whenever this you are doing, like here it is written, Satkarma means the 6 cleansing techniques. Nirgata means all the removed the all type of. Saulya means the obesity, what are the excessive fat is there. Because what is the main things one why one need to do the Satkriya? What is the main source? Yes. Which person need to do the Satkriya? It is already discussed in the starting.
One who have excessive kapha in body.
Yes, excessive kapha and one more thing. To
Fat and kapha.
yes, fat and kapha. So both you need to remember. Only kapha is not there. Obesity means excessive fat is there. Meda and kapha. Who having suffering from excess meda and kapha is there, excessive in the quantity, then that person must be do first Satkriya. So that here in this sloka it is repeated that whenever the person is doing the 6 cleansing kriyas, then all the stolya means what are the fatness in the body that will also reduce. Kapha, the phlegm also remove from the body, and all type of dosas related problems. What are the impurities in the body that is related to the vata pitta kapha, and then all the malas, the waste or impurities becomes destroyed. Okay. Then only that person will be do the pranayamam tataha kuryat nayasanya siddhayet. Then only that after that the 6 karmas, then only that person will be try to attain or try to do the practice of the pranayam. Then only that person will be get siddhi in his practice. Okay. So this sloka is telling that shortly, whenever after such kriyas only one will be go for the pranayam. But such kriyas are prescribed only for the persons who are having more fat or more in the kapha in the body, then only that person is need to do the satriyas. Because in the next sloka, he is just clearing that pranayama reva, pranayamai reva, sarve prashusyanti mala iti acharyanam tu kensam chit anyat karma na samantam. Okay, no na samantam. Means, what do you mean by that? Pranayamaha. By pranayam, what are the breath control techniques are there? What are the kumbhakas are discussing here? So that is considered as the pranayam. Eva means pranayam is the only thing which is the sarve prashusyanti malaiti. Means by practicing of the pranayam only, all the prashusyanti means all the malas or the impurities become destroyed by the practicing of the pranayam. Okay. So acharyam to kesham chit nitya karma means acharyam means what are the other the specific experienced teachers or the experienced gurus have said that. Okay. So different kesham chit means kesham chit option among them means what are the experienced gurus are there. Some of them are telling that different action, karma action will be not approved or accepted. Means pranayam should be done without, means doing the satkriyas also. Many teachers are telling that, or many experienced gurus are also telling that who are prescribed to do the satriyas, then they only need to do. If you are not performing satriyas also, you are directly come to the pranayam, that is also okay. Because by the practicing of the pranayam only, all the impurities become removed from your body. Okay. It is a matter of some teachers or some experienced teachers are telling about this. But Swatmaram is telling what? Swatmaram is telling in this Hatha Pradipika that first you need to follow the Nadi Suddhi, then you have to perform the Satriya, then you have to come in the Pranayam. But some teachers are telling that you can directly come to the Pranayam so that all the type of the dosas related impurities, what is present in the body, that should be clear up. Okay, see, in this 38th sloka, he is talking about the Atha Gajakarni. Already he completed the Satriya 6, we already got. That first one is the Dhoti, then Basti, then is your Nethi, then Tratak, then Nauli, then is your Kapalbhati. So Gajakarni is not discussed in the Satriyas. If question will become that what are the 6 Kriyas in Hatha Pradipika, you have to remember that 6, what we discussed now. So Atha Gajakarni, it is not, it is, here it is said as it is a Kriya, but Satriyas, it will be not come because whenever we seen in the previous slokas, they only define till Kapalbhati. So after that also, he is, after telling something about the pranayam, he is telling about the Atha Gajakarni. Okay, Gajakarni means the elephant stomach cleansing, and now in the modern days, we are telling this is a Kunjal Kriya. Okay. How many of you practice the Kunjal Kriya? Please raise your hand. Anyone experience the Kunjal Kriya? Yes. Ankita ji, Ashwini ji, and yes, Jeff did. Okay. So what you need to do in the Kunjal Kriya? You are just with the empty stomach. You have to drink the saline water for repeat means without any space. You have to drink it continuously till 1 liter or 4 glass or 5 glass more continuously. Then you have to put your both the fingers, middle finger and your index finger, put in the throat area, and you have to vomit. This one is your Kunjal Kriya. So here it is also said the same thing. अथ गजकर्णी. Okay, udargata padartham mudamanti, mudam anti, pavanam apana mudirya kanthanale. Okay, and then krama parichaya vashya nadi chakra gajakaraniti nigadyate hatagaihi. Hatagaihi means who are the persons or who are the knower of the Hatha Vidya, they are called as the Hatha Gaihi. So Udara Gata Padartham Muditam. Mudim Anti means Udara. Udara means what? Which is the stomach area. That is called as the Udara. So Udara Gata Padartha. Padartha means what are the things we are taking, or what are the means maybe it is what are the foods we are taking that will be present in our stomach area. So here it is said that padartha, what is present in our stomach, that should be you have to vomit out, and you have to do the vomiting. Udhvamanti. Udhvamanti means you have to vomit from your stomach area, so that all the padartha, what are the substances present in our stomach, that should be comes out. Okay. Pavanam apana mudriya means you have to just flow of your apana vayu, which is going downward direction. You have to move that apana vayu, means move that stomach contraction in that way, so that apana vayu will becomes to the upward direction and raising up, so that kanthanala in the throat canal, and you have so that all the vomit will become towards the becomes out through the throat area. Okay. The krama parichaya bhashya nadika chakra means you have to gradually, whenever you are doing this practice and you are able to raise your apana vayu to the upward direction, and you are moving and you are vomiting all the substance which is present in the stomach, what happens? The energy channels and the chakras, that means all the nadis and chakras become clearer, and that becomes activate, and that will be called as this sorry. So this practice is called by the knowledgeous people of the Hatha Yoga. They said this practice is called as the Gajakarni. Okay, so all of you understood what you need to do in the Gajakarni. That what you taking the food in, what is present in your stomach area, by contraction or the moving of your stomach, you have to first flow your apana vayu in the raising upward direction, and you have to vomit all the things what is present in the stomach. Okay, whenever you are moving your stomach and you have vomit that things, then it will be comes out, so that it will be clear up your all the nadis and clear up all the chakras, and this practice is called as the Gajakarani according to the different yogic texts. Yogis are telling, at yogic knower are telling this Gajakarani. Then in 39, it is telling about Brahmadayo api Tridasaha pavana abhyasat tatparaha abhuvanta abhuvan antaka bhayat tasmat pavanam abhyaset. Okay. ब्रह्ममद्यः अपि त्रिदशा अभ्यासात् तत्परः. Okay. अभुवन् अन्तक भयात् तस्मात् पवनम् अभ्यसते. What do you mean by that? Here Brahmamadhyam means Brahmamadhyam means which is the Brahmanadi. It is talking about your Brahmanadi. That which one is the Brahmanadi? Yes. Which one is called as the Brahmanadi in our body?
This Sushumna Nadi.
Yes, very good. That is called as your Susumna Nadi. Brahmamadhi means whenever you are practicing the Gajakarni, what happens? Brahmamadhi means Brahma or sorry. It is not talking about the Brahmanadi, it is talking about the Brahma. Brahmadaya api means who are the Brahma like God. Brahma Daya api means what are the other gods are there like the Brahma. And it is said the three rasa. Three rasa means 33 gods. Okay, Brahma including the 33 gods, what they are doing? Na pavana abhyasa tatparaha means by practicing of the breath control. Means by practicing of the pavana abhyasa means it is talking about the pranayama. Means after discussing about the Gajakarni, he again come to the point that is the advantages of the pranayama he is just discussing here, that who is the god like the Brahma and what are the 33 gods are there like the Brahma. They are just getting the means no fear of the death whenever they are practicing the pavana abhyasa means whenever they are practicing the pranayama, whenever they are practicing the kumbhakas. So what happens? Abhubantam means their way antaka. Antaka means there is no end. And ender means who are taking our life, the yama or the god of death. So that is the no death will be occurs for that person, like so that the Brahma and 33 gods are practicing the pranayama or the controlling their breath by the practicing of pranayama only. So what this sloka is meaning? That whenever one is practicing the pranayama, the god like Brahma and the 33 gods also, they becomes very much, they getting more aged or they becomes more lives because they are practicing of due to the practicing of the pranayama. Okay, they are having no fear of death. They becomes avoid their death time also. Why? Because they are practicing the pranayama. Okay. So after that, yavat baddho marudehe, yavat chintam nirakulam, yavat drushti bhrumodhaya, tavat kalam bhayam krutah. Okay, yavat buddha marudehe means yavat. As long as you are badha means you are control or you are holding the maruta. Maruta means your breath or the air, the prana. So when as long as you are able to control your breath, where in the body, yavat chittam nirakulam means yavat as long as your whenever you are able to hold your breath in the body, yavat as long as the chittam, the mind is also undisturbed or your mind is become controlled, because we already seen in the previous slokas also that he described that how much your breath will be not controlled. You are just chale bate chale chitam, means how your breath will be moving in the same way your mind also moved. So that here he just he said that how much and how as much as long you are able to hold your breath or prana inside the body, in the same way you are able to control your mind. Miraculum means you are getting a undisturbed state of mind. That we can say. That is the calmness, or that we said that that is the very highest state you are able to get whenever you are able to hold your breath. And also he is telling yabat, as long as the drishti will be there, where Bhrumadhya. Here it is said that Bhrumadhya. Bhrumadhya means it is the middle of your eyebrow center. Okay, you have to look your bhumadhya, means your eye position should be, it should be in the middle of your eyebrow, and whenever you are able to control your prana in the body and you are getting a undisturbed state of mind, so that is called as that is your benefit that you are getting to whenever you are practicing pranayama. And there will be the person who is practicing like this, then that person no have any type of fear of death, and he becomes get the morality. Okay, and he becomes means that person's not having no death. We can say so. Fear of death is will be absent means that person is not getting any death situation. So that person is getting immortal. Okay, so this sloka is telling that whenever the person is able to control his breath, and after whenever he is control his breath, automatically that mind becomes get an undisturbed state, and and just focusing the his eyes in the middle of the eyebrow. Then who is practicing like this, there will be no fear of death. Okay, then why he will be considered Kutaha means why? Where it will be the person will be having the such type of fears. So there will be no fear whenever one is practicing the pranayam in this way. Okay, so vidhivat pranam shayama. Okay, vidhivat prana sayama nadi chakre vishodite susumna vadanam vitva sukha dushita dushati maruta. Okay. Vidhivat. Vidhivat means how the prescribed the format is given, means how the practicing instructions will be given. In that way you have to do. Okay, how a experienced teacher is telling to you to perform that pranayam practice, so that way you have to perform. That is called as the prescribed format or the prescribed path or prescribed method you have to follow. So that is called as the vidhivat. Then prana sayam means you have to sayam means you have to control over your prana. Then only or your nadi chakra means what are the nadis are present in the body. All the nadis will be getting purified and all those chakras are getting purified and it will be channelized. Okay, whenever they are getting purified, automatically they are getting the proper work. So whenever the proper nadis will be properly working, what happens? The flow of prana will be more in the body. As we discussed in the yogis also, whenever one is practicing the nadi suddhi, so automatically flow of prana will be increases in the body. So here is also talking about the same. When the flow of prana will be more in the body, the nadis, what are the chakras, there will be automatically channelized, and the properly the nadis will be entered in the susumna vadanam, means the mouth of the susumna will be open up by practicing the your pranayam. Okay, so here is the most important here benefits is given. Whenever the pranayam will be practice started, what happens? The persons having in which way? The practicing method is also given. You have to perform with your bhumadhya is the concentration should be like that. You have to control your breath as well as your mind will be controlled, and you have to focus on the Guru Madhya or the eyebrow center. If you are performing like this, what happens? Your prana or the your breath or the air which is present inside the body, that becomes clearer, or which is clearer. The nadis and the chakras will be channelized so that it will be the flow of the prana will be properly in our body. So it will be open up your mouth of your or opening the susumna nadis mouth. Okay. Vitto means it will be pulsing or the breakdown. The all the break down the mouth of the susumna. Then Sukhat Basati Maruta. Then it is easily just pulsing the Susumna Nadi's mouth, and it is easily entered in the Susumna Nadi. That means your Susumna Nadi will be open up whenever you are doing the pranayam. Okay, all nadis and chakras will be channelized, and your door of the Susumna Nadi that also easily enter the prana in the Susumna Nadi. So I hope all of you understood what do you mean by this. we'll complete. Okay, this one we will do in the next class. It is okay, or we'll complete it. Okay, let me complete these two. These two are related to this one. Okay. The 42 sloka is talking about Manomani. Okay, whenever the Maruta or the prana will be flow in the Susumna Nadi, all of you are here or not? Yes, please. Confirm. It is more, we'll stop here or we'll continue only these two.
We'll stop here, ma'am. It is to digest this, we'll have to see.
Yes, I understood. This is related to this two sloka only. Till 44, we will complete a new thing. Can we please do this too?
Okay, ma'am.
Because it is related to that, so maybe flow will be breakdown whenever we have started it tomorrow again. Okay, so whenever the prana will be flow in the Susumna Nadi, what's happened? That person will be get the Manomani. That person is able to get the Manomani state. So that he is discussing here Atho Manomani, that the mind, this is the devoid of thought. That means it is above of the all type of, if you say here, absence of individual mind or absence of any fluctuation in the individual consciousness, as well as absence of the conscious, subconscious and unconscious state. Means he will be able to get that. If you see indirectly, he is talking about that Susumna will be reached out the Sahasrara chakra. Okay, by pursuing all the chakras, he is able to reach in the Sahasrara chakra, so that that person will be get the Manomani state. Okay, so what happens in the Manomani state? Na Maruti Madhya Sanchare Manastarya Prajayate Yo Manaha Sustiri Bhavaha Shaivavastha Manomani. That avastha or that state is called as the Manomani. Which avastha or which state? When Maruti Madhya Sanchare, means Maruti means that is the breath or that is the prana, that is the air. Madhya Sanchare means here, Madhya means that is the Susumna. It is talking about the Susumna Nadi or the Madhya Nadi. Manahastarya, by just controlling his mind. Manastarya means that is the steadiness of the mind, or by controlling over the mind, one who is able to flow his prana in the Susumna Nadi, Prajayate means it will be just flow the air in the Susumna Nadi. So Yomanaha Sthiti means this state is called as Sustir Bhavaha, means this steadiness of the mind. Okay, this state of mind is called as Manomani Avastha. Okay, so that means whenever your flow of the prana will be comes in the Susumna Nadi, automatically that person would be whenever it is pursuing all the chakras, all the blockages pursuing, the prana will be reached out to the Sahasrara chakra, and that person is that mind situation. What is the mind situation of that person or the practitioner? It will be get unsteadiness. Means that is the unsteadiness what is there, that will be become steady, and that is able to control his mind. So that state is called as the Manomani state, and that is the devoid of any type of thoughts. That means no thoughts will become in that situation. So that state is called as Manomani. So what happens to the next? Tat siddhaye vidhanagya chita. Okay, vidhana jnanaha chitran kurvanti kumbhakan vichitra kumbhaka abhyasa siddhi chitran siddhim apnoyat. Okay, tat siddhe means that siddhaye means that is the perfection. That is called as the perfection of the yogi or the practitioner. Vidhanagyaha, those who are knower the method of this. Okay, Chitran, the various or the special Purvanti Kumbhakas, means who are getting this perfection or who are the experienced person, they are using the various kumbhakas and mostly the special kumbhakas. Okay, those who are knower of the practice, they are just using different types of kumbhakas through Vichitra Kumbhaka Abhyasas. Vichitra means different type of kumbhakas that need to practice, and then only that person will be get the siddhim or punya. That means one is attain the siddhi whenever he is applying different type of kumbhakas. Okay, what are the kumbhakas that we will discuss in the next class? All of you getting my points? All of you understood? Or any doubts are there? Yes, please. All of you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Try to do your notes properly. What are the things we discussed? Mostly the three set kriyas what we discussed. After that, what are the benefits are discussed about the pranayama? Please go through the notes and try to complete.